Who looked the worst so far? Vitality had a real fucking stinker yesterday. Leaving Skarner open and trolling most of the game. Maybe SK looked the worst so far. Who looked the best so far? KC looked really good, I think, so far. I don't really want to do a tier list, but if I had to put like who was the worst so far, probably SK. Who was the best so far, probably KC. G2 should have won yesterday's game, but they don't seem to be that in tune with each other, and then drafting a comp like that where you get incredibly outscaled, it doesn't seem like the best idea. Maybe they should cater towards more scaling if they are not able to snowball the game perfectly due to lack of synergy. That would be my feedback from so far. I don't think they're playing bad, but when they make a mistake or two and they're playing an early game comp, then it's hard to do anything later. So maybe some more scaling. Yeah, I mean, as long as you make it into playoffs, it's whatever, right? If you finish 8th or 1st, no one really cares in the end. So it just sucks for the two teams that don't make it because they don't actually have any time to improve. But for the teams that do make it, they have enough time to improve. So yeah, shouldn't overreact. But if I have to say so far, I think SK looked the worst. And KC looked the best, I would say. I think Koi are really fun to watch. They play super aggressive. Quite enjoyable to watch. Like, not stupid aggressive, just like aggressive, you know? They take all the 3v3s and 4v4s. They are not scared to skill check. Quite fun to watch, I think. BDS looked worse than I thought so far, but they also have 3 changes, right? So maybe with time they will be much better, because in theory their players are quite good, I think. But their level of team play looked worse than I expected so far. I thought they would be stronger as a team from the beginning with that player strength. Maybe with time. And hopefully no more Skarners tonight. Those games fucking suck to watch when there's a Skarner open and it's one-sided. Fnatic versus Koi and Vitality versus Fnatic, right? Those were the Skarner games so far. Hope they just bend that later so we can actually watch good games. Player or team that surprised me? Let me think. I was kind of surprised with how... I wouldn't say G2 looked bad, but they... I guess you're just used to them looking hella good, no? Becomes a little bit weird when they're not hella good. But I think that would be the surprise so far. Because they're kind of like BDS in a way. It's really strong player to player, but lacking a bit of synergy maybe. But I think that would be the big surprise to me, how much lack of synergy there was. But they also changed jungle support, which is like the driving duo in the game. Like, no matter how well Caps plays or Hans or Broken Blade. No, I'm not saying that played super well. I think Caps has maybe, but I'm not saying that for the other guys. But if you change jungle support, and they not only have problems playing together, but then also they have to lead the entire team, that might take some time, yeah. Kind of like BDS, no, it's exactly the same. BDS changed jungle support and top. But they changed jungle support, G2 changed jungle support, so that's gonna take some time probably to fix that. Not only do the jungle support have to learn to play together, but they also have to learn how to lead the game. It's quite difficult, I think, in just a few weeks. But player to player, they're strong, no? So if G2 can figure it out, I feel like they should be strong. They have good player in every role.